Hello, hello, hello. I hope that you like the action I got going on here behind me. Let's close the bathroom door. Oh my goodness. I don't really like at the moment that you can see behind me because my cat would not allow me to make bed. And you can see from here. So I had to kind of just make something up and hope that it looked right. So yeah. It looks like we're live and we're good to go on Rumble. I need to finish setting some things up with YouTube. It looks like we're gonna play some games. Oh, but I'm not signed in. I thought it was. Supposed to be signed in so that I can freaking edit it. There we go. Yeah, you gotta do all the silly stuff like making sure that it's only available to people 18 and over. Because I'm sure that my language will not be the best. I'm gonna do some gaming and a little bit of true trial talk, some general news. I am personally glad that there was quite a few hostages that were released. I don't think everybody that follows me quite quite agrees. But you know, that's okay. I think this title is wrong. My title is wrong on Rumble. Daggone it. I'm gonna have to fix that. We might be able to set up a redirect. And I'm not sure who's live. But let's get the... I want to get this title fixed because it's definitely not Friday, so we can't say, hey God, it's Friday. To grind. In gaming. Yay! So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not the gaming here that I want to do is going to work right. I'm using a different computer than normal. So for like the 3 or 4 people that I have watching me on Rumble, I'm like going to need you to tell me if there's like, you know, any weird echoing when we start the game. First, let's figure out what we might be streaming early in the morning. It's hard to believe it's Sunday. It doesn't feel like it should be Sunday. It feels like it should be a different day entirely. Let's go to, I think it might be Law and Crime that will be... There's supposed to be 2 different things. It's the opening comments. On this RICO charge of some rapper. And it's crazy that I can never remember this poor dude's name, but I can't. Cannot remember his name. Let me share my screen here. So let's see if we can find... Let's see. Let's just search for RICO. Oh, this is all... Here we go, and that's all you get. Let's see. Opening statements. Pepper Young Thug. Thank you very much. Okay, so Core TV apparently is where we want to go to get information on this. We'll unmute this in a second here, but there might be some commercials. Yeah, we gotta wait until the commercials are done because the commercials always conclude like fucking music that you're like, make it stop. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt it. Sorry. So it's Young Thug. Trial is scheduled to begin November 27th. So that's tomorrow. But if they're showing it live, they haven't been saying, like, what time. Who calls himself Slime Life? Like, what? And I think it's wild that they're able to even speak. Technically prove anything. It's weird. Sometimes it's like rap music. I mean, you can't use rap music. You shouldn't be able to use rap music to charge people just in court, just because to me they can be full of hyperbole and just not being honest. They make so much shit up on there. It's not even funny. Something's not right here. What I'm seeing for some reason is not what you guys are seeing. Okay.
Never been involved in a trial that's taken 10 months to select a jury. But Franz, let's discuss this. The lyrics, because these lyrics are being allowed in, and I want to bring these to everyone's attention.
Let's start this over.
Not have been admitted against.
Phew. Good Lord. I was looking at this and I couldn't figure out why are they seeing something different than what I'm seeing. I'm not sharing the right tab.
Begin next Monday. Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, was indicted last year in Fulton County on gang and racketeering charges for allegedly co-founding a violent criminal street gang called Young Slime Life in 2012. Williams' defense attorneys argue YSL is not just a music label. Let me rephrase that, is just a music label and not a gang. However, a judge ruled prosecutors will be able to use his lyrics as evidence after DA Mark Carlson made this unique argument for the state.
Court TV does not even yet have.
We talked about reductio ad absurdum analysis, Your Honor, and in terms of the Unabomber, somehow his manifesto was set to music. Would that have made it inadmissible? If the Turner Diaries, Judge, had been a musical, would someone have seriously contended that they should not have been admitted against Timothy McVeigh? And yet the extension of the arguments we're seeing here really grab that.
Opening statements will begin Monday, November 27th, and Court TV will be there for it all. I'm so glad to still have with me attorneys Franz Borghardt, Josh Schiffer. Josh, let me start with you because Young Thug, this trial is in our backyard. Fonnie Willis is the DA there. There we were listening to argument by an assistant district attorney, I believe. And tell me, first of all, you know, the vibe of it, so to speak, knowing that you're in that courthouse.
It's super exciting and normally would be the biggest story of the year, except Fulton County has kind of become the center of the legal universe this last year and is going to be next year as well. So it's a little bit of a different tone and tenure down there. I'll tell you, everybody wants this case to move forward. The lawyers are frustrated that this jury selection process took so long, and that was in direct response to the complexity of the case Fonnie Willis brought. This case is going to be gangbusters.
It really is. And there are so many co-defendants. It's RICO charges, many co-defendants, 10 months of jury selection, which in my experience is really unheard of. I've never been involved in a trial that's taken 10 months to select a jury. But Franz, let's discuss this, the lyrics, because these lyrics are being allowed in, and I want to bring these to everyone's attention. I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body. This was in 2018. The song was Anybody. You want to be slime? Go catch you a body. And that was a 2021 song called Really Be Slime. All right, Franz, what do you think of the fact that the judge has said, yes, these lyrics do get to come into evidence?
I think it's a very dangerous, slippery slope. On the one hand, is he an artist? He absolutely is a music artist. Whether you like his music or not, and I think he's okay. I'm more of a West Coast guy. But
I'm trying to get something here that's
he's an
gonna tell
artist.
me.
He's a rapper. So to allow the lyrics to come in under an analogy that it's similar to the Unabomber's manifesto being set to music, I think is ridiculous. I can't believe they're being let in. This is the kind of stuff that gets trial guilty findings overturned, and I think it creates a outstanding appellate issue for this young man.
Yeah, it's kind of
I'm not saying that I wouldn't try to get it in if I were a prosecutor. I'm just surprised it's coming in.
And freedom of speech. There's that old argument that I agree, not old, but not unique argument. And I agree with you. I think it absolutely, right or wrong, is going to be an appellate issue if there are any convictions.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, so like, I guess they're gonna have to start being more careful about confessing their crimes on in their lyrics, because judges are gonna start letting them in. It's kind of a funny thing that you just don't really expect. So, but yeah, I cannot figure out what time maybe if I search Twitter. Young Thug trial. Ooh, I think I might have just found a really good. Oh. So it's someone has started a Young Thug trial tracker, and they are not really posting anything. That's weird. Okay, all right. So I finally found it. Judge Glanville hopes to get started around 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so I figured it was like either 9 or 10 o'clock, but I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, what time is Young Thug getting opening statements? The judge hoping to start at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. right here, people. We're gonna get it started. We're gonna get this party started. We're gonna get this started. And now we should swoop and just reset here. All right. So now that we know that, let's play a game for a little bit. I've gotten addicted to this game called the Enchanted Cave. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna try playing that for a little bit. Sorry, it's taking me a second here. Okay, so I've been playing it so much that I've actually gotten to the point. I guess that's how many months that I've been missing. I don't entirely remember what that was supposed to be. But when you first start the game, you just kind of are going around here. Oh, see ya. I guess I don't really know how the museum is supposed to work, but I don't yet have anything to put in there. So that's interesting. Heard people say some old man was buying wings in the cave, but I've never seen one go in. Creepy stuff. Yeah, we're going to start on level 10. But before we do anything, it's going to give us the option here of buying some stuff. We have 278. Hey! $278. Oh, it's right there. Dollars. You all are gonna have to let me know if there's any kind of echoing. I don't really have the ability to watch it right now. The headset that I'm wearing, it's possible that my thing might pick that up. So we could do some health potions, but the problem of it is that if you look here, I don't have much going on when it comes to my helmet and stuff. So wait a minute, what did I have? So I want to take that off. 1:30. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We don't have too much that's considered junk. No, that is really junk. I don't think I have anything. I don't have anything yet to enchant it. I might be able to afford to buy something here. To enchant it, let me see. 42. No, we're gonna have to wait on enchanting anything. So those are all the elements that I got going for me. Let's go here. I've already got some magic. Magic can be a little bit limited. Eventually that gets, this right here gets too far down and you don't have any magic anymore. We could go down those stairs, but it's always a good idea to check and make sure that they haven't given you a secret entrance. But I don't think that they will on this level, so it's probably a non-issue. I kind of like killing the spiders because those are such easy points. They're usually the weakest. Let's see if this helmet is really, no. Right now the helmet's the best that I've got. Those trousers might be better than what I currently have. Yeah, we better both go on with those. Wasting quite a bit of points here, but like energy. But it's got some good things in here that I want. for when we finally get to a forge. I don't think that helmet is gonna be any better. Its magic is a little better. It's a little better that way. It's got the dark magic going. See, my magic will be better if I use that one. Look like it might be worth it to do that. So let's go ahead and kill that spider. For the 8 watching in chat, please let me know if you're having any issues with sound. It's been a little bit of an ongoing challenge for me when it comes to sound. Watch this. Let's see if this helmet will hold iron breastplate. So that's what it gives me now. Oh. So if we're going to be technical about it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh. I've never had that before. Interesting. Well, that might be coming in handy for when I'm able to enchant that. So that's going to be nice, I think. But this doesn't appear to be the best thing that I have. So that's interesting. This looks like it might be for defense. I don't think that might be better. That's interesting. Oh, we want this right here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's see how these are the same boots. Quality. Well, yeah, it's the same. that's any better than what I currently have, because that does have. Oh, I think this might be the same thing. No, it's not. So this is the Shy Steel. This is the Chainmail. 6, 7. Alright, well, let's find out about being able to enchant some of this. Let's see what we got now. Defense, ice attack, I mean... HP region? Fire, shot from potentially dangerous bleed, critical hit chance. Once this gets all the way filled up, I'll have some experience points. That'll be nice. I didn't need that. Still white shield. I wonder. Goblin shield, 2%. Let's go with that. Oh, looks like I'm gonna get an awful lot here. Okay, I'm getting low, so we're gonna keep going here. We're gonna see how far we can get before we have to use the wings. So you're a monster? So I went in the cave and got lost. Do you think you could give me your wings? No. Hey, did you change your mind? No. That was not what I was expecting. I was like, maybe we can trade for something. What did I just... Mage knife? Huh. Interesting. So how does that compare to what I have? Yeah, it here's that my knife is stronger. This is interesting. I guess I can't go any further until I kill one of them? It's not really cooperating very well, and I don't know why. It's not allowing me to do... Okay, we're just gonna go on because I can't do anything. Can't tag him or anything. Oh, there's like... There's no way. I don't think there's any way. I'm gonna make some potions here. And we're gonna drink all of the potions. And see how far we get. Oh shit. I'm gonna regret having done that, damn it. Because there's gonna be stuff that I'm gonna lose and that I'm not gonna get to keep because I didn't just use the damn wings. Yeah, so oh my god, I lost so much. Oh. And I didn't even. I really so hate to do that. comments here. Again, if there is any issues with the sound, whatever, please let me know. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments if you want to on Rumble. Oh, I got my wing already. Sometimes that happens. You bother to kill something, and it turns out there's not. Wait, fucking there. What's the point? I'm trying to remember if the iron breastplate is better. Yeah, breastplate is better. Steel gauntlet. Versus okay, that's the same thing. It's just one's been enchanted and one hasn't. Steps. Select these. That's for. Most of these aren't doing anything for defense, so I'm going to replace one of those. Just a minute. This is good. Ooh, well, we're gonna want to go in there. might be. I think the matching skirt is going to be better than what I have. Yeah. Alright, so let's stop and let's take a look at here. I think that just gotta make more sense. It's not. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is not really looking all I want it to. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have some interesting potions to take here at some point. 2 points. Okay. Truck burst. So we've got something new. It's not showing up. So that's weird. Okay. Ah, shit. I did it again. Just should have used the wings, and I didn't. Ugh. So I'm not even going to have... Daggone. That sucks. Let's see what's going on here before I sell anything that I have, I guess. So what is that? What are my boots now, though? I think my boots are better in the sense that they're giving me... Ah, shit! I didn't mean to buy that! I'm gonna try to sell it, and I'm not gonna get nearly as much for it. Damn it! Let's see what happens as a result of this. Hey, there's the wings. Oh, that crap. This is enchanted and some. don't know. I'm starting to think that there's some kind of glitch in this game. That it's not. I just think that I should have been able to get through there without doing that. Just my personal opinion. I think I'm just gonna go on. Nothing on there. I do not yet have a helmet, so there we go. I'm trying to just figure out. I'll go ahead and do that. It's not gonna be long before I'm gonna have to go ahead and use. So let's get what I can. I don't have to kill for it because, well, shit. I thought I was strong enough. Seriously, I wanted to use my wings. And I was gonna be able to keep something. I don't exactly remember what you keep, but you use the wings, and there's shit that you get to keep. I thought I was strong enough. Ridiculous. Yes, please. Well, I'm better off going with those for now. The cat was wanting my attention. I had to stop and make sure that he did not claw at me. That's a box, honey. I don't know why you want to play with that box, but okay. Is it just because it makes noise and you figure you'll not pay attention to you if you're making noise? It's just. We might only make it to might not make it very far before we have to use some things. did that wrong. Damn it. Just trying to. Poor cat. It might not let me enchant it anymore. That's weird. Do I not have a? Oh, I don't have enough. Shit. Okay. I don't think. I think I'm gonna use the wings. We go! You guys are actually gonna. I think you're actually gonna see what using the wings looks like because I've done it in time. Oh, so I can put things in there? Huh. Well, I'm liking this idea. Interesting. I was gonna get to go all the way through. Damn it. Well, you came all the way over there. You might as well, I guess. farthest I've ever made it. What's that? Frog life. Interesting. Let's get to at least 20th here. Ooh. Okay. Mm. Oh, well, got it now. Maybe this. Don't I already have that damn thing? No, I don't. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, we can do that. Oh, I'm liking this idea. Even though I have no money, holy crap! Why didn't it let me keep any of my money? Cause it didn't. Oh, it didn't let. Oh. It let me keep nothing. You suck. I just feel like we should get to keep more than what we do. So unfair. Alright, so let me look again here at what we have. We got the good thing is that I'm gonna be coming back with a full life and everything else, and I'll be able to start using some shit that can afford. Oh boy. Please. I want to find the wings. Where are the wings? I'm gonna be dead. Yeah. I didn't know the wings. I didn't think I found the wings. I don't know. Ugh. to Nintendo. Oh well. I'm thinking of just going on because nothing is good is going to come of this. Ugh. See, I'm already dead! Oh! Alright, I think in the future, we're starting over. I want to see what happens if I start over from the 10th floor instead. I want to see, like, how much... Oh, it's still giving me this crappy, shitty 27 cents! Come on! I really don't understand why that's happening. I think we're done with this game for now. I think it's what's really going on here. Can I escape from this one? You have to go to the actual floor? I'm trying to escape. How do I get out of this game? Note to self. You try to do this full screen and you can't easily get out of it. Alright, there we go. Phew. There's another game I think that we can do here for a little bit. Oh, that was the Oregon Trail thing that I did once. Will I have enough room for this? Let's see if it lets me download. Because this is fun. And it'll be even better if it's like gonna let me pick up from where I left off. It'll be even better. Maybe DC Drano has a subscribed on log thing. Drano, why are you going after Vivek? Isn't he? And he's only letting his closest supporters see it so that they can't call him out for his thinly veiled racism. Yeah. That's okay. I didn't control the truth anyway. So I'm gonna post that. That's okay. His Vivek takes pigs are full of hot garbage and based on his white male fragility, male insecurity, that someone who isn't a evangelical in white is so much smarter and eloquent than him. That is okay that DC Drano made it subscriber only. His vague Ramaswamy takes are full of hot garbage and based on his white male insecurity that someone who isn't an evangelical and white is so much smarter and eloquent than him. Yeah. I'm sorry, but his Vivek Ramaswamy takes are ridiculous. And the only reason that so many of my fellow MAGA and America First people hate him so much is gasp, he's a practicing Hindu, the horror. Or when he was younger, he did what you would have done and accepted a random generic scholarship. That meant when he accepted that scholarship from Source People, did you know that they had this meeting via WhatsApp and they said, now one day you're gonna run for president, and when you run for president, you're gonna make sure that you do XYZ, right? Oh yeah, just give me this random scholarship, and one day I'll run for office, and I'll just do whatever you want. Come on the fuck on, people. Big whoop. His brother, Source's brother, who is now dead, had a generic scholarship that anybody could apply for, and so the fuck what? Ramaswamy accepted it. What is the matter with some of you? Oh, but since you're so fragile about the fact that he's a person of color who doesn't look like you, doesn't practice your religion, is so smart, and has been very successful in a short amount of time, you want to nitpick and try to twist the stupidest things. And this bullshit, I think, is going to cost us the elections. You guys don't even need to worry about this asshole if you think he's such an asshole. Have you seen where he fucking is at the polls? You should be more worried about Haley, who is most definitely an absolute fucking warhawk. And if something were to happen, that heaven forbid, if Trump was not able to be the nominee, you better fucking hope that it does not come down to be between Haley and DeSantis. Because DeSantis isn't nearly as good in the polls as some of you would like. Like, and maybe in another 10 years, when the evangelical right don't have their claws so deep in the MAGA conservative movement, maybe you'll have to worry about Vivek Ramaswamy and the fact that he's a practicing Hindu. Maybe then you'll have to worry about it. But right now, he's not even a threat. You should be more worried about fucking Haley. But no. Some of you are just too fragile. And you just can't stand it. It drives me fucking insane. It just drives me fucking insane. And I voted for Trump twice. I'm a MAGA. I'm not this conservative. I'm not this liberal that wants to throw the race car way around with everything. It's just Because some of the things that you guys want to try and nitpick and make out to be a big deal just doesn't make any sense. And the only thing that I can think of, especially when I started seeing this whole shit about Obama 2.0, it all seemed about how smooth talking he is, how smart he is, so that automatically makes him Obama 2.0. Obama's black. Vivek Ramaswamy is very, very dark-skinned because his family is originally from India. If he was the exact same way as a white guy, would you be making the Obama comparison? I am sorry, but everything over that I've seen over the years kind of makes me have my doubts. I'm just saying. All right, ran over. This game has native support for Steam. Input the system Steam uses to translate your physical images. With native support, your light will show game actions instead of generic commands. Huh? These games will often contain actions as different control schemes that are used during different parts of the game. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Because I just use my thing here. But it's a really fun game. And we'll do it for a little bit. And then I need to get up and I need to walk around. So I'll probably end it. And I should probably play with my cat a little bit. There is a further progress saved on Steam. Would you like to download it or override it with current progress? I think I might download because I think that's from where I've played it on a different computer. So hopefully I'm not losing everything that I've done. I want to check something here. Make sure I'm sharing what I want to. Okay. Oh my goodness. Duncan needs to be bathed and everything. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't worry, Duncan. We're gonna feed you. We're gonna get you to use the restroom and everything. It's all gonna be good. Alright, so I'm surprised he doesn't need to use a restroom. That's kind of strange. So what do we do first here? Well, let's have him eat. because he'll get messy eating. You know how it goes. He'll get messy, and we'll need to fix it. Oh. Oh, he's gonna need to drink too. All right, let's uh-oh. It needs fixed before he can even do anything. It needs cleaned. During playing this game, I probably cleaned the bathroom more than I have my actual bathroom. Yeah. Chewie is really thirsty. I have to fix that. Let's let Chewie use the restroom. Let's let him play. They both need to play. Maybe Chewie is critical. Oh, it needs to be fixed too? Why is everything dirty? Duncan's not showing us being in the red, but well, no, I guess they're both in the red. This is so funny. Look at him going up and down. That's how he plays. It's funny. Boinga, boinga, boinga. Okay, I have to check something there. They both want a nap. Chugi already needs a bath. I remember it. That was one of the things with my Chugi named one when I adopted it. Was that it I really liked that. I liked taking baths. It was very clean. Yeah, let's show you how we play games. This would be fun. I really suck at the custom game. I find that it's better that I start out with the novice because you'll see what I mean. It's not as easy as what you think, okay? Oh, they're eating some lettuce. Or some sort of kind of veggie green thing. So cute. See, you've got to click on this just right. It can be harder than what you think. Ah, see, I missed it. Ah, I missed it again. Ah! Come on. Shit. See, I still won though, but it was because I put it on Novus. Well, it's the only reason I won. That's right. You're so cute. Ah. At least I keep winning. Look how sad they get. They're like, I want to win too. No, just like your cat. They're cute when they're sleeping. It's when they're not sleeping that you gotta worry. Come on, there. Finally, I got it on the green. Holy cow. I still won, but I don't know why I cannot do it, but I can't. I can't constantly get it in that green space. Alright, we're gonna go back home. We keep running just because we're on the Novas, and I don't even think it matters whether or not we get into the green area. Let's see. How smart is Duncan? Duncan is mediums. But he's not. I want to make Duncan stronger. He's not very strong compared to Chugi. Oh shit. It was Chugi that I was accidentally shoot. I had to click on his profile in order to get him. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, he didn't go on there. Ah! Sorry, Chugi. Let's work on something else for you. It's agility. That one's for your smarts. No one cares for your smart. That's for determination. You didn't have very good determination, so let's fix that. You were at 3. You were at 8. But honestly, Duncan's determination is worse. Let's fix Duncan's determination. This determination still isn't much. Start again. Let's put Chugi to work. Well, while they're doing that, I can do this without having to close out of the thing. Let's go to Twitter for a little bit. I know that rant I made about DC Drano, I know I'm going to be putting that. Maybe I can log in? Oh, I gotta enter your verification code. Okay. It's gonna take me a hot minute to find. So I'm always like, what does the app look like? Where is it? I think it's called the Authenticator. Yeah, see, I can never even remember. 36. Okay. Oops. Now, this is interesting. I'm surprised they, big save the whales. He's not gonna do that. That's strange. That's really, really strange. So Biden is not going to... President Biden will not attend a major United States climate summit that begins Thursday in Dubai. It's going to be an event expected to be attended by King Charles III, Pope Francis, leaders from nearly 200 countries, and White House officials said Sunday. The official, who asked to remain anonymous, discussed the president's schedule, did not give the reason Mr. Biden will not make an appearance at the two-week summit known as COP28. But senior White House aides suggested the war between Israel and Hamas has consumed the president in recent weeks and days as he pressed for a pause in fighting and release of hostages held by Hamas. I mean, okay. What does that really have to do with anything? I don't know. Stop making Meghan Markle important. Stop it. It's like, stop trying to make fetch happen. Stop talking about her. Just ignore her. Make her go away. I want to make this dark. Is that how I do this? Lights out. Yay. Thank God. So much better. Language should be proposed as a law in Ireland means this could literally happen to you for having a meme on your phone. I'm just trying to figure out if that's an exaggeration of what the law actually says. I'm gonna pose that question. Is this true or an exaggeration of what the law actually says? Or maybe a it could be that the law could actually be that like if you have a certain type of meme on your phone, this is the actual test of a bill in Ireland that the government is trying to pass. It will literally show you the memes saved on your phone. Offensive, prepared, or pressing material likely to incite violence or hatred against persons on account of their protected characteristics. 10.1. Subject to subsection 2 and 3 and section 11, a person shall be guilty of an offense under this section if the person prepares or possesses material that is likely to incite violence or hatred against a person or group of persons on account of their protected characteristics or any of those characteristics with a view to the material being communicated to the public or section of the public, whether by himself or herself or another person, and prepares or possesses material with intent to incite violence or hatred against such a person or group of persons on account of those characteristics or any of those characteristics, or being reckless as to what such violence or hatred, oh my goodness, is thereby incited. The reason this really becomes a problem is that at what point does a meme potentially incite violence, and at what point can you be held responsible for it? I mean, the reason that we need freedom of speech is because speech is powerful, right? It is. Why is it powerful? What you say can influence the way people think. What you say can make the government change the error of its ways. Maybe. But can speech incite people to violence? Maybe. I don't know. Some people would disagree with me. And I don't blame him because I'm not an expert on what makes someone want to go out and hurt somebody. But I mean, freedom is risk. Wicked Law talks about this quite often, about how freedom means there's a risk. But he would rather take the risk than take oppression, or whatever the word was that he used. Because that will hurt people 100% of the time. With freedom, there could be a risk of death. But oppression absolutely does kill. So, I guess is sort of what I said all along. That's sort of what he was saying. Alright, so let's go back to our game. Let's see how they're doing here. Do they need a break? Oh, yes. Poor Chugi definitely needs a break. She's like, good God, woman. Alright, so first let's let him eat. I think Chugi is a female. If I remember relatively correctly. Come on, Chugi, where are you? Come on. Why is Chugi frozen? That's not good. That's very odd. I don't know why Chugi is not moving. But Duncan also needs to take a break. So I guess it's good that I'm allowed to make him walk. I just apparently can't make Chugi walk. So that's strange. Hey, babe, you having a change of heart? You okay? You're just gonna sit there and apparently die, I guess? I don't know. Seriously, I don't understand what the deal is. Duncan's moving? Why won't Chugi move? Okay, we're gonna exit out of this game. and see if when we do that, if Chugi decides to not be frozen anymore. Yep, Chugi is eaten. Yay! Phew. Now it's Duncan's turn. Oh, no, I didn't. Ah. I wonder when I'm gonna have some new quests. No, I really don't want to have to purchase anything in order to have additional quests and stuff to do. Alright, I think this game has reached its end for the evening. Let's see, how long have I been streaming now? Whew, I'm going on 3 hours. Let's see what we can find out about the... So, 9 a.m., we've got that RICO trial. What is this guy's freaking name again? Oh my goodness. Young Thug? Is that who it was? Yeah. So, what we know so far, let's take a look at that.
The objectives of the conspiracy included
Wait, I'm not sharing the right thing. Dang it. I'm not sharing the right thing. I'm not sharing the right thing. There we go.
The objectives of the conspiracy included, but were not limited to, preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, territory of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity, including murder, assault, and threats of violence.
You may have heard about Young Thug's upcoming criminal trial, but we are here to get you caught up to speed on everything that has led up to this moment. This is everything we know so far in the trial, where Georgia prosecutors say the Grammy Award-winning rapper is the leader of a criminal enterprise. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Hey, everybody, you know from watching Sidebar how important self-defense is? Well, that's why we have teamed up with Palm Pepper Spray, a very proud sponsor of us here at Law and Crime. And we got some exciting news for you. Palm is running a Black Friday sale on our channel right now. By using code SIDEBAR20, you can take advantage of 20% off of your entire Palm Pepper Spray order. Now, let me talk to you a little bit more about this. So Palm not only has this incredible range and capacity to it, but its design prevents accidental misfires too. So whether you're carrying the unit on your keys or your keychain or snapping it on your backpack, you don't have to face the dangers of this world empty-handed. You can learn more at palmpepperspray.com. And again, use code SIDEBAR20 for a special 20% off. You know, I actually can't believe I'm saying this, but we are headed for the actual start of the criminal trial of rapper Young Thug. It's taken months to get to this point, with arrests, motions, some co-defendants being dropped from the case, potential jurors behaving badly, and so much more. We're going to bring you up to speed on everything we know so far that has happened leading up to this trial, the trial against Young Thug, as opening statements are expected November 27th. All right, going back to May 9th, 2022, Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, was arrested in Atlanta on gang-related charges. He and fellow rapper Gunna, real name Sergio Kitchens, were just 2 of 28 people charged under Georgia's RICO, or Racketeering Act. All the defendants are connected to record label and rap collective YSL, or Young Stoner Life Records. Now, prosecutors say that YSL is really Young Slime Life, that in addition to creating music and releasing albums, it is an illegal gang that was involved in criminal activity, and that Young Thug is basically the ringleader of this enterprise. In fact, in the original 88-page grand jury indictment, it lays out 182 instances of this criminal conspiracy, like murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault, drug dealing, these kind of overt acts. And it's been reported that Young Thug is implicated in 36 of these overt acts, including being involved in the rental of a car for a murder, and Gunna reportedly implicated in 10 of these instances. Now, once booked into jail, both Young Thug and Gunna, they were denied bond multiple times. A pre-recorded message from Young Thug in jail was aired not long after his arrest at Hot 97's Summer Jam in June of 2022. And in the message, Young Thug says that he is being targeted for his art.
You know, this isn't just about me or what I feel. I always use my music as a form of artistic expression. And now I see that black artists, rappers, don't have that freedom.
But the district attorney for Fulton County, Georgia, Fonnie Willis, says that she's just trying to keep Atlanta safe.
I've made no secret about it, nor any apology, that as the district attorney of Fulton County, my number one focus is targeting gangs. And there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75
Is it really
to
a
80%
gang? That's what's going to be interesting to see
crime
whether
that
or
we
not
are seeing
you can
within our
prove.
community. And so they have to be rooted out of our community. I said just a week or two ago, it does not matter what your notoriety is, what your fame is.
Is it really
If
a
you
gang?
come
That's
to
what
Fulton
you're going
County,
to have
Georgia,
to prove.
and you commit crimes, and certainly if those crimes are in furtherance of a street gang, that you are going to become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office, and we are going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
Now, as the prosecutors gathered everything they needed for their case and the defendants remained in jail, one of the major players decided to take a plea. Sergio Kitchens, Gunna. He pleaded in December of 2022. An Alford plea is when someone maintains their innocence, but knows that prosecutors likely have enough evidence to convict them if they went to trial. So Gunna pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to violate the RICO Act. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but 1 year he already served, and the remaining 4 years were suspended with an imposition of 500 hours of community service. All of that to say, he walked out of jail. During his sentencing, Gunna made some pretty stunning admissions.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in front of you.
This could come down to whether or not
And do you acknowledge
she can
the following
prove that
statement?
she's
I
right
recognize
and this
and
isn't
accept
fact a
and
game.
deeply regret that my talent and music
If they don't
did
feel
not
that she can prove that this is a
YSL
gang,
to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
should be interesting.
Yes.
But when news of this plea came out and that video was apparently leaked, it didn't look great for Gunna in terms of street cred. So he released a statement saying, quote, "While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way." However, as part of that plea, Gunna is required to come back to court and testify against his alleged co-conspirators. Still, of course, has the right to plead the fifth, meaning refusing to answer any questions so as not to incriminate himself. Now, as part of that 500 hours of community service, our understanding is Gunna will spend the majority of that time speaking to young people about the
Should be
dangers of
interesting.
gangs. He's also not allowed to carry a gun. Hey, everybody, this is a Morgan & Morgan legal alert. Evidence shows that Google has allegedly violated the privacy of millions of Americans via incognito mode. Your personal information and data may have been unfairly collected and then used for profit. As America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan has recovered over $20 billion in compensation for clients, and they may be able to help you fight for justice. If you've used incognito mode in Google's
think
Chrome
it'll
Internet
just be
browser, you can
interesting to
find out if you have a
see-
claim in only a few clicks by visiting www.forthepeople.com/LCGoogle. It only takes a few minutes to sign up and find out if you have a claim.
What they can prove and what
Now,
they
Gunna
can't.
wasn't the only co-defendant to take a plea. In fact, several others would follow suit. For instance, Antonio Sledge pleaded guilty to multiple charges. He was accused of threatening a rival gang member, participating in a drive-by shooting, and having knowledge of at least one murder committed on behalf of the YSL gang. In that plea, Sledge did connect YSL to criminal activity and will have to testify at trial. He can't plead the fifth. In
I mean, if you
exchange, he would
can't,
get 15 years
you know.
probation, and one of his charges would be dropped. But not everyone has been so cooperative with prosecutors. Other co-defendants have rejected plea deals, like
I mean, it's not a good sign for him that there's people taking plea deals, and I think it just kind of should go without saying that it just kind of depends on how much the jury trusts them.
Tanquarius Mender and Durante Bebby. The judge warned them that while it's their right to accept or not accept a deal, anything could happen at trial, and he really wanted to reiterate that they understand what they're choosing to do here.
So his max is 50 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what's the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's offer for Mr. Mender as to count one is 16 years to serve 1 year community time served with a balance of 15 years on probation.
He still maintains a not guilty plea.
Ugh.
There's one thing
Why
about
is she
trials, it's
wearing a-
uncertainty. You don't know what's going to happen.
Why is
So-
he doesn't have it on his nose, right?
You got to beat 4 counts.
Oh, the judge is even
And
doing
if you
it?
don't
Ugh.
beat them, what'll happen is under this A&C recidivist statute,
Did they
I
still make
have
them
to, under
do
the
it in
law,
that state?
sentence you
that
to the
county?
maximum sentence.
Wear the mask like
So that covers May to December 2022. So now let's
Oh,
kick
that,
off
that was a while
2023,
ago. Okay.
where the court started the arduous process of jury selection.
Maybe that
On
was
January
last year.
4th, Judge Ural Glanville read parts of the indictment that laid out just what Young Thug and YSL are accused of.
Part 1, the conspiracy. As associates of the enterprise Young Slime Life, hereinafter YSL, the defendants conspired to
I don't know
associate
how it
together
is that
with
I'm
others for
supposed
the
to take
common
that
purpose of
name
illegally obtaining
seriously.
money and
I
property
really don't.
through a pattern of racketeering
slime,
activity
like,
and
what
conducting
the
and
fuck?
participating in the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. In furtherance of the conspiracy, the defendants engaged in the activities enumerated herein. The objectives of the conspiracy included but were not limited to preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, territory of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity, including murder, assault, and threats of violence. Preserving and protecting and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise by posting of messages, images, videos, and songs demonstrating allegiance to the enterprise and a willingness to engage in violence on its behalf. Maintaining armed individuals ready and willing to preserve, protect, and enhance the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through the use of violence. Obtaining money, weapons, and other property through acts of racketeering activity, including robbery, theft, and the unlawful sale and distribution of drugs. And obstructing law enforcement investigations and court proceedings through witness intimidation and attacks upon law enforcement officers.
Side note, as you've just heard that, as you can imagine, this is going to be a complicated and very long case. We see this in RICO cases sometimes. So that makes it an issue of who is going to sit on this jury. Not an easy task. Thousands of people from Atlanta were notified that they might be called to serve on this jury.
He's so cute.
And you may have thought that the jury selection process would take a few days, maybe a few weeks. Oh, no. This has taken
almost perfectly
months.
in place.
The selection process was held up by disturbances in the courtroom or uncooperative potential jurors. It's been a little bit of a mess. Here's just one example of Judge Glanville chastising a juror. In early January, the juror was called in for potential service and was supposed to return to the courthouse the following Monday, but instead, juror number 64 didn't show up. Turns out she was on a business trip in the Dominican Republic.
Ooh.
She claimed that she tried to notify the jury services department about the trip, but was apparently unsuccessful. She told Judge Glanville that she didn't even know she was in trouble until deputies showed up at her grandmother's house looking for her. Well, Judge Glanville held juror number 64 in contempt of court, but instead of the usual $1,000 fine and up to 20 days in jail, he had a bit of a different idea.
What I think I'm going to do is, in order for you to satisfy your contempt, I'm going to commute the 20 days and require you to write a 30-page paper on the importance of jury service. Here's the criteria. You have to do APA style. You're going to have to use at least 10 primary sources, 10 secondary sources. You're going to write at a minimum, the history of jury service, who could not serve on a jury, because that's very important, because years ago, people that look like us couldn't serve on juries. It was prohibited. I want you to talk about jury service in Georgia and discrimination at a minimum, those 4 things, okay? I am going to give you a date 3 weeks hence that paper needs to be submitted to me electronically.
30, you're giving her,
and
wow,
we're
that,
going to run it through a plagiarism checker.
more time than
You
that to
gotta
write a
write it
30-page
yourself.
paper on that kind of subject. Oh, Lord.
And then you're going to come back and talk to me about it.
Wow. Yeah, juror number 64, she did write an essay and submit it to the judge, satisfying her contempt. But the drama didn't end there, because another juror was ordered to spend 3 days behind bars for filming court proceedings on her cell phone. She was eventually released. That's just the jurors. There were a lot of courtroom antics with the other people in the courtroom, because if you think about it, there are a lot of defendants and attorneys all in one room, and it's got to be hard for the judge and the deputies to monitor everything that's going on. Doesn't mean that they haven't caught on to several issues. For example, the judge has had to address the defendants and their attorneys multiple times in January alone because of contraband. Someone allegedly smuggled marijuana from one of Young Thug's co-defendants and a pair of shoes. Another co-defendant's mother was arrested for trying to sneak tobacco products and rolling papers in a bag of clothes. And yet another contraband incident ended up halting the jury selection process for an entire day. Here's what Judge Glanville had to say about it.
What's wrong with these people?
Yet another instance of alleged contraband being introduced to our space. And as a result of that and a subsequent investigation, one of our inmates, unfortunately, had to go to Grady Hospital. The other thing I would just invite counsel to talk with their clients about, I know I've mentioned this 3 times now, what is considered to be acceptable behavior. This is the 3rd time that we've had contraband introduced into this in this space. The court's concern is that this may pose issues to them.
Maybe they should just have everybody strip search before they go in. Oh, goodness gracious.
and being present in this space.
As we take you through everything that we know right now about the RICO case against Young Thug and multiple alleged co-conspirators, as the remaining defendants finally head for trial, it's really no wonder that it took about 10 months for this jury selection process to happen with all of the issues and the disruptions and the motions. But here's something to think about. We started with 28 people listed in the indictment, but due to plea deals, cases being severed into other trials, and for a whole list of other reasons, we are now down to just 6 defendants actually going to trial, including, of course, Young Thug. So what has happened since
I mean, having that many people take plea deals probably, it's not a good sign. But one thing that I think this is Fannie is really good at getting people to take plea deals. Making them feel like their back is against the wall.
jury selection started? Well, Judge Earl Glanville has had to deal with some pretty blatant law breaking right in the courtroom. At the end of January, one of the men charged as part of this huge gang indictment filed a formal complaint against deputies for how they treated him following an apparent in-court drug deal. Yeah, Leaf Adams was seen on camera walking up to Young Thug and handing him something. Prosecutors say it was a Percocet, brand of oxycodone. And to his credit, Young Thug immediately handed the pill to law enforcement. Adams was taken to a holding area where his attorney alleges that Fulton County deputies searched him, but also tased and assaulted him. Adams ended up going to the hospital. The complaint also alleges that deputies didn't have their body-worn cameras turned on during the interaction. Adams is already serving a life sentence for murder, and he's charged with conspiracy and attempted murder in this case. But given what happened in court, he was also hit with fresh new drug possession and obstruction charges. Let's skip ahead now to April, where there was another courtroom disruption. Defense attorney Anastasios Menedis represented Miles Farley. One day, Menedis was undergoing a routine check of his bag when officers found a bottle of prescription medication and arrested him. As officers closed in on Menedis, he allegedly went to toss his phone to another attorney. It ended up hitting one of the deputies. So he was charged with simple battery on a law enforcement officer, possession of pills not in their original container, and disrupting courtroom proceedings. Menedis got his own attorney, who said that the battery charge was dropped. But Menedis was released from the Fulton County Jail on a $5,000 bond. That left it up to Judge Glanville, who had to decide what to do with Menedis' client, Miles Farley.
It has been brought to the court's attention that Mr. Menedis has been taken into custody this morning. And I'll let that process kind of play out. However, due to that particular issue, the court's going to go ahead and sever Mr. Farley on its own motion.
And that wasn't the only time that Mr. Menedis had been in trouble with the court. Now, you see, he had been held in contempt another time, reason not entirely clear, and he was ordered to pay a fine of $250 and buy all of his colleagues lunch. Oh, yeah. And the judge wanted to know if he'd actually bought the lunch.
You were held in contempt, young man. And if you want to revisit that again, we can certainly open it up. But I satisfied your contempt by you paying $250, which you did, and I have a receipt from that of your choosing, which that was done to Miles College. I have that receipt here. And the other thing was to purchase lunch for each of your attorney colleagues, in this case, on Friday, March the 17th, from Jason's Deli. So prong one's been settled. Prong two was you're supposed to buy your colleagues lunch by that date. Mr. Menendez, this was in satisfaction of me not sentencing you to jail for 20 days. So if that's the case, well, then I will revisit the basis for your contempt. But I thought that, and in fact, I'll have Ms. Weaver go ahead and pull that order, pull the part of the record. But I did, in fact, I did not hold you in, I did not go ahead and sentence you to the 20 days. I said that this would satisfy, once you apologized, I said, you can pay, because remember, you were going to do I was going to have you do a report as well, or a written product. I was also gonna, but instead of doing that, we settled on the $250 and we settled on your buying lunch for your colleagues on the 17th of March. So that was my understanding.
Yeah, my understanding was that I apologized and that I was doing that to sort of show that I was serious on the apology. I'll still buy the lunch.
And that will satisfy, this court's concern, okay?
What a case. What a case. What punishments. And we haven't even gotten to the trial yet. Now, at the end of May, there was another disturbance involving an attorney, this time Eric Johnson, who represents Christian Eppinger. During jury selection, while Johnson was questioning potential jurors, Eppinger apparently got onto Johnson's laptop and signed into Instagram, and deputies took photos of him doing it. Eppinger was allegedly messaging with a female deputy that he was romantically involved with. The judge signed a warrant to have Johnson's laptop seized because of the allegations of improper messages with the female deputy. Eppinger's case was severed. He's going to be tried separately, and that deputy was fired and arrested. July, though, brought us one of the most intriguing motions in this trial. Defense attorneys for Young Thug wanted the judge to toss out evidence of a religious ceremony connected to the arrest of one of his co-defendants. Shannon Stillwell, also known as SB, was taken into custody last year, and his arrest was captured on law enforcement body cameras. And he was apparently arrested during some sort of sacrificial ritual, allegedly involving goats.
What?
Young Thug's defense says that the details from that arrest had nothing to do with their client, so they should be thrown out because it could negatively impact him at trial in the mind of the jury.
What?
So far, we haven't heard an official update
Wait,
from
what?
the judge on this one. Shannon Stillwell
Hold
is
on a
one of the
second.
now 6 men on trial, having not taken
Let's go back here a little bit.
intriguing motions in this trial. Defense attorneys for Young Thug wanted the judge to toss out evidence of a religious ceremony connected to the arrest of one of his co-defendants. Shannon Stillwell, also known as SB, was taken into custody last year, and his arrest was captured on law enforcement body cameras. And he was apparently arrested during some sort of sacrificial ritual, allegedly involving goats.
Holy.
Young Thug's defense says that the details from that arrest had nothing to do with their client, so they should be thrown out because it could negatively impact him at trial in the mind of the jury. So far, we haven't heard an
We
official
need the body
update from the
cams.
judge on
We
this one.
need the body
Shannon
cams from
Stillwell
this.
is one of the now 6 men on trial, having not taken any kind of plea deal. But moving on, there was another hearing to discuss motions in August, and the court heard arguments from the defense to keep the state or witnesses from mentioning that Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, also previously represented other co-defendants. Those included Young Thug's brother, Quantavious Greer, along with Shannon Stillwell and
Good
Damone
wild.
Blaylock.
If it comes out that I've represented, I'm just making this up, Mr. Greer on a murder case, I'm going to have to then either become a witness, which I do not want to do, or call somebody like from the clerk's office or the Honorable Judge Newkirk or somebody to explain, no, I only represent him on the appeal. It was successful. I don't represent him. And to show it did not have anything to do with this case. That goes for everybody. I was not involved with representation with anyone on this current indictment.
Greer was clearly pleased with Mr. Steele's representation as reflected in the song Can't
Wow.
Tell Me,
It just
in which it stated on the phone with Brian Steele, talking about the case, yeah, he told me slow my roll because he can get this erased. Also featured in the song is Kendrick, aka Yak Gotti, and the lyric is sung by Greer. Anyway, this evidence shows that multiple co-defendants and potential witnesses that could testify, we don't know that yet, may have feelings and or relations with Mr. Steele that the state's entitled to explore on cross-examination, should they choose to testify. So at this time, a ruling such as the one Mr. Steele asked for is going to be premature.
It's going to be very fact specific. So I'll hold on ruling and I'll make a ruling specific to what is presented. Okay.
Okay, but now we want to talk about one of the biggest arguments so far in pretrial hearings, something that's going to play a crucial role in this trial. Can prosecutors use the lyrics in YSL songs as proof of misdeeds? First Amendment attorneys, they have long argued that this is a violation of a defendant's constitutional rights. So lawyer John Floyd is a civil litigator in Atlanta that the Fulton County DA retained because he's considered to be Georgia's leading authority on this kind of law. So his help would, of course, be invaluable in this case. In a November hearing, Floyd pointed out some of the lyrics from Young Thug's songs that point to him being the leader of a criminal group.
We have language very specifically from Mr. Williams in which he is describing himself as a leader. Recall when I began 1614-4B, one of the substantive offenses the state's alleged the defendants conspired to violate includes conducting an enterprise, i.e. leading, directing an enterprise, right? Here's Mr. Williams saying, come enroll to the YSL school, confirming there is a YSL. I swear I'm the principal, the leader, the head person, all right? In case that seems to be nebulous or inconclusive, let's take a look at the next one. I get all kinds of cash. I get all type of cash. I'm a general. Generals lead armies. Generals don't function by themselves. They have an army. I told them to shoot 100 rounds. I told them. He tells people what to do. Those people do it.
Shannon Stillwell's attorney, Maxwell Shart, argued that there is a big difference between the rappers as they appear in music videos or on album tracks versus who they are in real life.
While I don't listen to rap music, I do, through my profession, know rappers. As part of my job, I watch their music videos. I also converse with them in real life. I see the difference between the persona who's talking about ops and choppers and sticks and shooting and killing, and the people who have done none of the above.
Well, after hours of arguments from multiple attorneys on both sides, the judge eventually gave his decision. The state can use some of the lyrics from YSL songs as evidence in the trial.
I'm going to conditionally admit particularized lyrics, and those lyrics are found within States 18. There's 17 sets of lyrics. They're from pages 41 through
I'm curious
49 of States 18. 41 through
it looks like he might have some kind of graphic
41 through
key
49 of States 18 submitted for the court's consideration yesterday.
Some kind of floral print going on there.
The court will admit, I'll conditionally admit those pending lyrics, depending upon or subject to a foundation that is properly laid by the state or the proponent that seeks to admit that evidence. And to that extent, I have also considered the Taylor, White, Torres, and the Commonwealth versus Knox cases, and I find this to be that the conditional admission of these particular lyrics are proper.
Well, with all of that, a jury was finally selected on November 1st. Here's the makeup. 18 jurors, 12 of them are going to be seated. There are going to be 6 alternates. In total, 10 black
with all
women,
the contraband,
3
they may
black
need
men,
that many
2 white
alternates.
women,
Oh my God.
3 white men. Opening statements are expected to get underway November 27th, almost a year from when jury selection got started. Just unbelievable. And we are, of course, going to continue to follow this case for you, bringing you all of the biggest updates. That is all we have for you here on Sidebar, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe on Apple Podcasts.
Okay. There you have it. My goodness. All right, so we're gonna sign off for now. I think that my computer is probably very much tired as well. All right. Thank you all for joining. And as always, remember that the world may be large and you may feel small and insignificant, but always remember, it takes all of us working together to make the kind of world that we want it to be. So, God bless, and remember, you are valuable and you matter, and you can make a difference. So, bye.